Welcome back. Lehigh Valley's number one podcast in the Lehigh Valley. We paid to be in a style magazine and they gave us an award. So with that being said, this is the Valley's best podcast in the area. Hands down. What if I was like that? Be awful. If you want to sponsor the show, that's how we keep the lights on. These are the ads for the show. People pay. We put it on. That's how I pay the bills. This isn't done for free. It's a job. If you'd like to support us, you'd like to get your business out there, you'd like to have more options on what you can do with a business, contact me. We're doing cool things over here. I can help you out. You need apparel. You want to push your show further. You need a commercial. I can help anything you need. Anything you need. I got you. Be a part of the family. Very Fast and Furious. I'll say it each week. Fast and Furious. We love it. neveragainstudio@gmail.com. Be a part of the family. Crawlspacerepairs.com. 570-476-5866. Dennis Coes, we've had him on the podcast. He's a friend of the show, and I support all the things that Dennis is doing. He has 120 years of experience in crawl space and foundation repair. He also can do waterproofing and any basement repairs you need. It's basement, crawl space, and foundation repairs. He does a little bit of some other things too, and you can get all that information on crawlspacerepairs.com. It's 570-476-5866. If you got a leaky basement, you need something fixed with your crawl space, you just need anything done at all, Dennis can do it. He's a really good dude. I wouldn't recommend him unless he wasn't the best at doing it. So check him out. It's Dennis Coes at crawlspacerepairs.com. That's 570-476-5866. Basement repairs, foundation repairs, crawl space, all of your needs. Hit him up. fiveanddimeeaston.com. They have their website officially up. You can shop most of their stuff online. They also have Fucked. They have Fucked in the store. I think they're the only one allowed to sell Fucked out of their store. It's 484-544-4719. That's at Five and Dime Easton on social media. These guys are great. I mean, they're killing it. It's the best skate shop, in my opinion, in the area. They have a lot of cool stuff there. Both the owners are rad. I stop in when I can. They're open Monday through Friday, 11 to 7, Saturday, 10 to 7, and Sunday, 11 to 5. There is someone always there to help you out with your needs. You can check their inventory off the website. You can check out some videos they got on there, and they're doing some cool things. Their social media is awesome. They support a lot of local skaters in the area, and they're growing. I'm excited to be a part of them growing. I'm excited to help them out. They're helping me out. It's a good relationship, and I push Five and Dime Easton because they're the best skate shop in the area. Check them out. Legacy Landscaping, Lehigh Valley. Where do I start with this guy? Glenn Honan. If you don't know him, you should get to know him. Find them on social media. They have a great social media. They have fun with their stuff. They have characters on their crew. You can get them at Legacy Landscape PA is their Instagram. Glenn's coming back on the show soon. He's one of my favorites, man. You can get in touch with him for all your landscaping, hardscaping, snow removal. This guy does it all, and he is the definition of working class. He buys everywhere. I'm going to eventually do a working class t-shirt with Glenn. He busts his ass. He's got a crazy story from nothing all the way up to something. I love seeing him running businesses, and he's just a stand-up, straight-up guy. If you're looking for that and you want to get quotes and you want to work with a reliable, hardworking person, which is impossible to find anymore, that's Legacy Landscaping. They're going to be your choice for all your landscaping needs. It's 610-533-3669, and you can hit them up at legacylandscapeslv@yahoo.com. Check them out. BTG Blasting. My man, Pat Cunningham, offering you pressure washing, disinfecting, acid washing, and rust removal. It is a high pressure washing business, bringing your stuff back to glory. He does anything from houses all the way to having him come into the studio. He comes down to the studio on a schedule and he disinfects the studio, and we are certifiably clean, and it just covers all the bases. So with the things that are going on now, You're gonna need somebody like this. He's got a sticker out front. I am certifiably clean down here. He also offers free estimates on all your needs. He can do corporate and at home. You can reach him at 484-241-1711 and btgblasting@gmail.com. He just started this business and it is taking off. I'm super excited for him, and I'm super excited that he's a sponsor of the show. And you can check out BTG Blasting on social media for all of your pressure washing, disinfecting, acid wash, and rust removal needs. It's high pressure washing, bringing your stuff back to glory. He offers many things, and you need to check him out.
Jeez, so you're already freaking shitty mess. I can't wait.
Welcome back. This is Road Dogs. We don't really have an intro for this show. We kind of roll into it. But Rips.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, bud.
Yeah, dude. We appreciate you coming down.
We appreciate you walking all the way down here. You're what, like 4 minutes away, so we really appreciate you making the trek. I know it's been hard on you, but it's good to see you.
A little quiet tonight. He's a little quiet.
Yeah, he worked. He had a long day, so good for him.
You brought. What did you bring this time?
I brought Yoccos hot dogs.
Oh,
how did it go?
I've never had those before.
Yeah, I got them from the airport road location, and as we all know at this point, it's not my favorite location.
What happened?
Why does he always set it up for a negative before we even start?
No, it is a negative. Yeah. He came down like yelling.
So we
tell the story.
Well, first I told him we were bringing Yoccos, and then he's like, "All right, don't get like a million."
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
They get the hot dog sweat off me. Go on.
Meat sweat. So he's like, "Don't get a million hot dogs." It's like, all right, well, that ruined it already. So I went and I was conservative about it. I was like, 4 just sauce, 4 everything, 2 buckets of fries, and then give me the chili.
I told him to get 4 hot dogs.
Well, but you have to all right.
No, I love when you bring extras because we just keep eating them.
Right. But so you get the chili, like you could buy just the chili, like this, the whatever. And
it's one of a kind.
They had freaking, Mac Miller working again, or Macklemore, whatever his name is. So he's there working again, like he always is. Like that guy doesn't know what's going on. He's wearing a stupid flat brim hat, says like Orlando, Florida.
Of course,
no one cares.
That's where I want to go. It's open.
Yeah, but this guy,
that's where freedom is.
This young kid, whatever. And you could tell that it was already going to be a mess. There was like 10 people in front of me. It was taking forever. So I ordered the chili. So I got all my stuff, and they're like, yeah, whatever. So I pay, whatever, walk out, just in my car, like knowing I'm like, something's not right. I look through the bags. It's like, where's my chili?
Which was the whole reason you went.
The whole reason I actually went was to get just the chili. And so I had to walk back in there, like, yo, like whatever. And they knew, like, no one was going to chase after me. They just knew that it was. They're
like, yo, here it is.
They knew that they didn't give it to me, and that they also didn't care.
Yeah.
So
I've worked with people like that where I'm like, yo, they forgot their cheesesteak. And he's like, damn. And I go, run after them. Go get them.
Because as soon as I walked in, the guy's like, oh, yeah, you're chilly.
Yo, what up? Can I give you some bars?
Yeah. Oh, man. He's like, what's it called?
Mac Miller was
was it Jamie Kennedy when he was in, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Where he was B-Rad?
Yes. Yeah.
What movie is that?
What is that Jamie Kennedy movie?
That's exactly what this kid is.
Malibu Most Wanted.
Malibu's Most. Yeah.
Good for him, you know. Being...
Traffic. Looking for my chapstick. You look kind of nauseous. There's a Ford Maverick.
Every time, the last 3 times you've been there, they fucked up. Correct?
Yeah, honestly, they're awful.
The only time it was really on point is the first time.
Yeah, you're right. Well, and then
because you came out swinging with that Yoccos. Because I defend Yoccos because of that night.
You're right. And then I went to Tillman. Remember, I went to Route 100 the last time, and then I went to Tillman.
Where do you stand on Yoccos? You don't mind them, or are they growing on you at this point?
I'll eat them. I'm going to Potsy's.
All right.
Over time.
Well, we couldn't
just over talking right away. Look, I noticed your disdain.
We couldn't go to Potts tonight because they closed permanently because they realized how shitty their hot dogs are.
How dare you?
There's construction on the road.
They just opened up again.
Yeah.
They take those the break in what is it?
Holiday break.
Thanksgiving. They take the holiday break and then they come back.
They're probably forced to take a holiday break because the sales are
they're
so
actually their sales are never low.
Yeah.
I
heard Governor Tom Wolf loves Potts hot dogs.
I saw Tom Wolf at Yoccos.
Yeah, that's not true.
Without a mask.
Yeah. He was probably trying to just spy on the competition because he realizes he bought into the Potts hot dogs chain. You know what I mean?
I didn't want you to get hot dogs because we were doing the double hot dog, which me and you talked about for 2 to 3 weeks because we've been trying to do this for a little bit now.
Where'd you get these double dogs from?
Nazareth Hardware. Nazareth Hardware. They were in the dollar bin. Yeah. We took what is it, Sabrett's, I believe. And you know what?
Nathan's.
Was it Nathan's? Yeah, Nathan's.
they were Nathan's.
And I thought they were going to be smaller, but I bought the kind that's the regular hot dog, not the thin
plump,
one.
but the plump.
You know what I'm thinking about? What happened is those other ones weren't Nathan's; they were Sabrett's.
Yeah, Sabrett's are thinner.
Sabrett's are the little pin dickers.
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted to double up on the pin dickers because I ate them over at Jer's, and he was like, "You could almost put 2 of these on." So then I was like, "Fuck it, let's just do a double barrel."
I think what I was thinking when you were saying double barrel, and I was thinking double barrel, and then I was thinking the Walters hot dogs were like you were gonna cut them.
I thought about that
and then stack them.
But what happened is I thought the other ones are so thin that you could put 2 and it's 1 regular hot dog.
Right.
But there's 2 of them.
Yeah.
But this is 2 hot dogs.
I'm
so full.
But Rip,
who was that? Like
Rip?
Who was that personality?
Nothing.
It was
Rip, nothing.
It was Rip.
He's so quiet.
He is. I think he's just super high.
Yeah.
Rip?
He looks weird.
No, chili sauce?
He looks like he's trying to steal the Declaration of Independence.
Probably.
That I don't think that chili sauce is going to be good.
It is Tallarico.
Is that a good decent brand?
Absolutely not. But it's in every single giant.
Yeah.
I read the ingredients. It looks odd.
Their cheesesteak.
It has an
sauce.
Italian flag on it. Italian people make chili sauce.
Is brutal.
Yeah, their cheesesteak sauce does suck. And this was expensive. It was like $4.
Oof.
Actually, that's not expensive for a novelty.
I remortgaged a house. This fucking thing was like.
I meant
$4.
like well, no, if it was Guy Fieri's, it'd be $7.
Yeah, well,
I think it's Fieri.
Oh,
Just saying.
Fieri is the
bailing out businesses.
the creator of the Fiero.
There you go.
Cognac Fiero.
Commonly confused with the cook.
Yeah, Guy Fiero.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I want to get into these. I want to see how they are. But I'm full because we already had 2 hot dogs.
Yeah, we had a couple
and
of
some fries.
Yoccos hot dogs. Someone keeps bringing them.
Did you get into your Yoccos yet?
I didn't touch anything except French fries.
You should have had a hot dog already.
Yeah. We had we ate them already. Are you okay?
I'm going to the double jammies.
Yeah.
It looks
get
good.
It open. Get it
I
open.
like the bun. I like the way that. See, now that's why I rolled it in there. That's why I wanted to put it up in that piece. The because I like how it steamed the bun a little bit, which is why Potsies are always good. Are you taking pictures of me, bro? You want me to do something? What up? What's up, man? It's Mike. Yo. You weren't
Prison
on live.
Mike.
You weren't on
Prison
live.
Mike.
So how's the double barrel? It's 2 hot dogs. On the bottom of the hot dog, there's mustard in the roll. And then it's hot dog.
You're making a weird
cheese,
face.
Cheese, then another hot dog, then the Yoccos, chili, and then onion.
Is it not good?
No, it's actually really fucking good.
Oh, I was worried.
Like it really surprised the fucking.
You were just making a weird face
because I didn't expect it to be that good.
Well, I want to.
No, it's really good.
If you take this bite of your,
it's actually really good.
Sammy, hold on, keep that. Perfect. Oh, that's a good one. That's a really good photo. What do you think?
I need you to get into it. Would I pay for this? Is that what you're asking me? Yeah.
What would you rate it?
Oh, rate it? Yeah. I thought you said, would I pay for it?
What did you rate it?
Oh, no yet.
Okay. This is exciting, honestly.
I'm just getting into the mustard.
All right, here we go.
I could sell those.
It's actually very good. I didn't think it was going to taste like that.
Well, see, you also have to realize is how much help does that have with the Yoccos chili? But see, now I'm tasting. See what I did, and I'll break down the hot dog. So it's a Martin's potato roll which I found out through my machine and getting into the pop-up stuff. The potato roll is the best roll to use for all this shit.
So I think it holds up better.
Yeah. So I took the Martin's potato roll, and then I took mustard, French yellow mustard, and I took Mike's hot honey, and I mixed that together, and then I put that in between the buns. And then I had the hot dogs in the little skillet because I was going to use the Blackstone, but I'm like, I'm not standing outside. So I did that for, what did we say? We probably cooked the hot dogs for 45, 50 minutes, just kind of constantly rolling them back and forth. Cut them down the middle. Cooper Sharp. That was also the secret weapon in there too, because a lot of people, I believe, just use American cheese because they didn't have cheese was a giant, and I kept hearing you in my head going, "It's never fucking there," and it's on the shelf, and the shelf is always fucking empty.
You have to go to Walmart.
Yeah,
Walmart
and then
I wanted to get the exact same thing.
I wanted to get Sabret's onion relish. It's just like a sauce that onions are in, but this worked out the way I wanted it to. So then we did the dogs, caught them, Cooper Sharp in there, and then we put in the Yoccos chili in the skillet with them. A little bit of water, not a lot. Brought the chili back to life. Bun.
I don't think you added
hot
water
dog
at
with
all,
cheese.
Did you?
I did because I had that squirt bottle. So I did bun, hot dog with cheese, Yoccos, another hot dog, and then the fucking onions. And then I think what also helped this whole thing out is I wrapped them in the fucking tinfoil, which brought the whole hot dog together. Steamed the buns. See how the buns were crinkled up a little
It's
bit?
all crinkled up.
Yeah. I'm fucking obsessed with hot dogs.
That stupid kid at Yoccos should take notes.
What do you think of this hot dog?
That's a good hot dog.
It almost pisses me off because I didn't think it was going to be like that.
No, I think it's a really good hot dog.
Yeah, it's very
I don't know what I thought it was going to be, but it's good.
I mean, I didn't think it was going to be shit. I just didn't think it was going to taste like that.
But I think you could eat that as a single too, like it's just a single hot dog, and that would also be awesome.
Stop taking pictures of your food like a creep.
He's just really into hot dogs.
The chili's noticeable, and I do taste a little bit of the honey. Do you taste the honey?
I get
it's faint. I might have got a big mustard piece.
I get a lot of everything. I feel like I'm getting a lot of. I get a lot of onion flavor, obviously, but.
Was that in the way?
No,
I just hit it like 3 times.
I thought you were welcome to the Terradome. We're good.
I think you do get some sweetness in
the honey,
the mustard on the bottom.
You can definitely taste the honey.
I don't mind it though.
No, but it's got enough spice in it too from the fucking.
I'm gonna remove this one.
He doesn't like 2 fingers.
No. Now I'm gonna try it as a single dog because I want to know. It's just as good. I think you did a hell of a job.
Rip. Nope.
Nothing.
I
really like that a lot. I actually think the chili's better. Well, I don't know. We got to make our own chili because we're not going to be able to just get Yoccos things. Because if we do a hot dog pop up for road dogs, you know what I mean? Which we could easily do.
We just sell Yoccos chili.
Yeah. We just go buy condiments from all these famous hot dog places.
Just pull up in front of everyone in their stores. Like, yo, I got that shit.
So like if we could do a pop up for hot dogs, we would probably do a single dog just because you're gonna blow through. Or do you offer the double dog? Do you offer the single or double?
I think you offer the double dog for a premium price.
Yeah.
People have to understand what they're getting.
All right, so now what's the price point on this? Because you're looking at what's an everything Yoccos like?
$1.69.
$1.69. So now, what would you move the other one at? 4?
The double barrel?
Yeah, just 4 flat.
I'd say $2.99, $3.99 for sure, all day.
You know what's probably good with this? A treat soda.
Oh, black cherry all day. I'm a black cherry. I like to go to Carl's Corner and I get a cheesesteak and black cherry.
Do they have hot dogs at Carl's Corner?
I don't know. Actually, never tried it.
I'm glad they don't make A Treat in Allentown anymore. It's pretty brutal there. I went there one time.
What? A Treat in Allentown?
When they used to make in Allentown?
No,
it's pretty scary.
Like a tour of the factory?
Like dirty scary. Like I didn't want to drink A Treat.
That's what factories were back then.
I'm dirty.
I mean, the soda's still good.
Well, yeah, because it's whatever. But as soon as they moved, I was like, I'm back in.
Yeah.
I'm saying people are probably sweating in the soda. Where is it now located?
I don't know, actually.
I like this.
It's good. I would pay $4.99, $5.99 for that dog. I would do it.
What do you get with it?
A hot dog. Foil.
Yeah, I would pay $6 for that hot dog.
Yeah.
Not ever having it.
And then you got fries on the side, $1.99, $2.99 fries. That's a $9 meal. No big deal.
Throw in a can of A Street soda that costs you a fucking quarter.
$10. That's a $10.99 meal deal.
You go 10 flat, A Treat. If you don't like hearing us eat that,
Crinkle
this is
cut.
the show.
Yeah, that's the show. Get over it. Don't watch the show.
Get over yourself.
Don't watch the show.
So-
Unsubscribe.
You could do crinkle cuts.
Mm-hmm.
Or,
No.
yeah, crinkle.
No. Only crinkle.
Where do you think they get crinkle from? Just frozen?
Yeah. I don't know. We'll buy them from Yoccos.
So crinkle cut, do you air fry them or do we get a deep fryer?
I think you'd have to get a deep fryer at that point, right?
Yeah.
Because,
Which-
like,
I
there's
have my parents' turkey fryer.
there's a noticeable difference.
Those are totally safe to use out in front of the studio.
Yeah. There's never been in fires with those.
Never.
Yeah.
Never.
There's a noticeable difference between air fried and
Yeah.
deep fried. That's a good.
You don't get these.
No.
The ones that are just soaked in
You know what?
oil.
It's
You got to
It's-
cook them in peanut oil. That's a
Penis oil.
It's got me thinking now, like, that we were talking about skipper dippers, and he said he deep fries a hot
I
dog.
want to go back to skipper dippers, meaning like that story, but finish your thought.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I feel like, I wonder what that would be like. Like, you cooked them like you did, and then we just dip them in the deep fryer.
Yeah, I like deep fried hot dogs straight up. Like when I was at the deli, I'd get bored and we wouldn't have a lot of time. So that was the first time, or no, it was at Cherry Hill. When I was just learning the deep fryer, we just kept putting things in the deep fryer. And hot dogs in a deep fryer are fucking awesome. That's what that place is in Jersey. Rutt's Huts or Rippers. They just leave them in there until they fucking crack.
Yeah.
Which is how you liked them anyways. More of like a well-done dog.
You need the snap. You got
I
to
never thought that indigestion would play a
Yeah,
factor
I know
in
you're
the
doing
show.
a lot of.
I'm like, I'll drink seltzer.
You're basically drinking
I'll have bubbles and hot dogs.
the most carbonated thing.
Yeah, bubbles, hot stuff.
I want a beer
Chili.
so bad.
Well, I got
Blue Moon,
I
You're in
can't.
luck.
Dave
You are
listens
in
to the
luck.
show.
Well, Dave,
I'm gonna try and go. Reifendifer.
cover your ears.
What
Close your eyes.
were we even talking about? Oh,
Skipper
hot
dippers,
dogs.
deep frying hot dogs.
So then we would drop them in there, and I would leave them. You know, when they float, they crack, and then you can leave them in longer, and then they like fucking rip.
Did you say
Complete
Cherry?
rip.
Wait, Cherry Hill?
Cherry Hill Hotel.
Oh.
When Chico bought it,
I
and
thought
was
you were
there for
talking
like a
about
year.
like the old amusement park, the old water park. Wasn't there an old water park called Cherry Hill?
Action Park.
No.
I don't know.
Did you watch that thing on HBO?
I did. I wish it would have been better.
I agree.
And the movie Johnny Knoxville wasn't good either.
No, it was horrible.
No.
Oh, you're talking right. I was talking about the
Yeah, but the documentary
the
sucked
class
just as
action,
well.
yeah.
Yeah. I really thought it could have been. What they should have done was, Jeff Tremaine should have made the documentary, not a movie with Johnny
Yeah.
Knoxville trying to pretend to be an old man or whatever he's doing.
good point.
And then the other people shouldn't have been involved. They interviewed no one.
Yeah.
Like they were like, they would say stuff, and maybe the other people didn't want to.
Yeah, but they just interviewed like a random person
Yeah.
that attended the park like once.
Yeah, or they were like the one person they interviewed was like, "Whew, we used to party."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Boy,
like
that
end of
means-
interview.
Yeah.
End of
Call the
interview.
people who had drug addictions. That's what I want. Is like the kids who started
Yeah.
doing coke. I mean, there was. It was. I liked seeing some of the background information on it, and like it's worth watching. But like, I was pissed because I was expecting like.
It looked like a fun.
Yeah, they
water
should
park
have.
for
They
a
should have
little bit.
interviewed like the people who like got fired, or maybe they
Right.
couldn't get a hold of
The
them, or
disgruntled employees.
yeah, or the people that were doing drugs. They were just kind of.
Right.
They just everyone they interviewed was flat, and then but that park was great. I wish I could have went.
Like the cliff.
How many people
the
died?
cliff
Like
jump.
3 or 4?
Yeah. Who cares?
Can you imagine living by there and like your parents not knowing that like you could go there and do anything?
Yeah.
Because there was probably more fucked up shit going on. Like then the rides were crazy. Like there was definitely like kids probably fist fighting, finger fucking.
Did they say they were like they would just go and
What
like
is it about
drink?
Disney?
Yeah.
Yes.
They would just go and like drink in the parking lot and then
Yeah.
just like go party.
Did your brother ever go to Action Park? I think Henry went.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Nope.
By that time, my brother probably ruined it for us and was like, yeah, it's crazy there.
Yeah.
My mom's like, you will never go.
He'll never go
I was
again.
barely allowed to go to Dorney Park unless I held like the duck's hand that would waddle by. Hold on to an animal. It's just always make me do that. That's why I have a scar right here. I was bit by an iguana.
They don't have a guan.
That was the problem.
You're
They were
lying.
wild. I thought it was a part of the zoo.
Shut up.
Where's this hot dog place you're talking about?
All right, so
That was smooth. That
Don't
was
block
smooth.
Rip's shot.
yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Rip.
I'm just kidding. You're fine there.
No, Rip's good.
Rip, are we good? You got? I thought I said something. We no. So there's this ice cream shop, like food stand that we do some work for, and I know my roommate's uncle owns it. It's called Skipper Dippers. It's up in hometown, which is like right above Tamaqua.
Tamaqua crazy.
It was crazy. And he just informed me that they have a chili dog that he says is very, very good. And he said, he's like,
What
hey,
was his sell on it? Was he just like,
What?
hey, we got a good chili dog?
no, he said he has a local guy who makes the chili. It's his own recipe, or it's his own hot sauce or whatever that they put in the chili. I forgot. It's one of the two. So it's like their own type of deal. And he like wouldn't tell me like anything about it. And he's like, and if I'm doing it, he's like, you got to let me know when you guys want it. He's like, if I'm doing it, he goes, right at the end, they'll cook the hot dog. He goes, and then I'll dip in the deep fryer and like bring it out. And like right away,
Does he dip the whole thing or just a hot dog?
or just a hot dog.
Oh, all right.
But like right away, I was like, I'm
in.
sold. You said like your own chili. So like you're not getting some bullshit. Like it's
Yeah.
worth trying.
Well, that's the thing is
And
that
then like a deep fried hot dog, like that's something
That
a little
chili
different.
matters.
I like to try it. Yeah.
like that's why I stand
Yeah.
up for Yoccos. Yoccos chili's good.
I think it's good chili.
If we would have used that chili, it would have been a totally different hot
No,
dog.
that chili looks off. That's more like that's more sauce than it is chili.
Yeah.
You know, it's bullshit.
Do you think Yoccos makes it with hot dogs?
I don't know.
They used to say, I know a guy who worked there, man, who take the old hot dogs from the end of the night and they grind them up, and that's the chili.
That's
You
it.
know, they say that at Wendy's. The chili from Wendy's is old hamburgers or hamburgers that
Is
were.
it?
Do you think it's folklore?
What if the old chili was the frosty?
I reached out to Yoccos on Insta, and they read my
Frosty's so
message,
good.
and I was like, hey, we have a hot dog show. Would love to have you on, interview you.
Who said
They
that?
read it?
You read it to Yoccos?
Yeah, they read it
Yeah,
and
they're
didn't
assholes.
respond.
They don't really respond. You know,
I wonder who runs it.
probably that freaking
Probably
B-Rad.
Macklemore.
Probably
Macklemore.
Probably B-Rad.
Mac
Macklemore's
Miller.
like, yo,
Fuck
check
out.
me out
Yeah.
on SoundCloud, yo.
yeah. Yeah, Macklemore.
Did you like Macklemore? Go
Like-
to the thrift shop and buy a fur jacket.
Oh, so like the actual rapper? I don't think he's terrible.
Yeah, he hasn't done anything.
No, he's got a couple of good hits though. Wasn't
Yeah.
he struggling with addiction?
In the songs, he sings about it. He was like, I was sober. I was a sober boy.
Yeah. Are you?
Who would buy that?
Are we talking about the same?
This is
Are we
sound
talking-
I might be talking about the crooning album that I put
Oh.
out several years ago. Yeah, Macklemore, I don't know. I didn't like the I don't know. Once songs go to like, hey, that's good at a wedding. I don't-
thrift shops. Fun. Yeah.
Beep,
Yeah.
beep.
Then he,
I don't have anything.
the what's it called? Downtown or whatever. That song was
Yeah,
was
that
good.
wasn't
They were
bad.
all riding around on the scooters.
Yeah, what
Then
was
he
the
did
other
that other
one he
one
did,
where he's
though?
like, yeah, we're all like people, like let's be cool, stupid.
Yeah, he like starts the song out where he was like, yo, when I was 7, I thought I was gay.
Yeah,
And then I realized I wasn't,
Yeah.
but it was okay.
that sounds like more like that sounds like a Lonely Island Andy Samberg song.
I'm not kidding, though. That's how he
Yeah.
started the song. And then that's not that I care or whatever, but I was
Yeah.
just like, that's where I was just kind of, he lost me.
Yeah, you're
like, I was
dumb.
like, all right, dude, this is the back half of your album. And you're like, I feel like that's what his downfall was. Like when he won for best musician, like he tweeted out to other rappers and was like, yo, you should have won. That was robbery. I'm white and it shouldn't have been this way. And I'm like, you stink, Macklemore.
Yeah.
Like you're the annoying idiot who shows up at parties and no one likes.
I agree.
I don't like it. But then maybe he also just made way too much money and didn't feel like doing music anymore.
So bright. Bailed out. Yeah.
Fuck Macklemore.
Yeah. You know what? I'm not taking any of that back. Fuck Macklemore. Yeah. He stinks.
Yeah. Fuck you, Macklemore, you white asshole.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
What about Lonely Island now that we're talking about them? Because they're funny. Well, they used to be funny.
Yeah. I liked them when they first came out and did like the skits. And then I think the first thing they did was probably good. But
well, they did their
Didn't
album.
they put out a movie too?
Yeah, Popstar?
Yeah, Popstar.
That's a good movie.
Don't people get eaten by wolves or lions? Seal gets killed in that movie?
There's a bunch of yeah. But I also think underrated Andy Samberg and that Lonely Island Hot Rod.
Yes, Hot Rod's really good. You know, I like they put out that tennis documentary. Like he just kind of sneaks shit out.
Yeah.
Sandberg. I never watched the TV show.
Hot Rod
is it? I always see it on Hulu.
What TV show?
Sign up for Hulu and get the Andy Samberg show.
99 the fuck is that?
Something. It's like a cop movie.
Oh,
the show.
Yeah. Dumb.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty fun.
You hate
no,
him
Terry Crews is good at
Defund the police.
You want to defund the police by canceling Andy Samberg? Actually, I think that show got canceled, didn't they? Did like 19 seasons.
I don't know. We'll just send in a counselor.
Yeah.
Right.
Send them in.
Yeah. Before they get fired.
Yeah. Send a counselor. They'll help out.
Sir, you're under citizen's arrest. Just hold tight for a hot minute.
Bam! Knock the fuck out. Yeah, we're good.
So where's this place at? You said it's before Tamaqua?
It's hometown. It's above Tamaqua.
It's past Tamaqua?
Yeah.
It's a drive, but we could go there.
Dude, it's a cool spot.
What the hell was I going to say? So what did he say? He said, is it an everything dog or the chili dog?
I told him like what we're into. Like when we do the show, I said we do one.
How did the show come up? You guys were just bullshitting about hot dogs. Then you were like, yo, you know what I do?
So we do work for him, and I know like we have a good rapport. Like I hang out with him in the summers. Like, you know, he always comes over when I go to my buddy's house, my buddy's parents' house. And that's his uncle. So we'll go up there and they come over by the pool.
How old is he? I'm picturing a very old man.
No, he's not old. I don't know. He's probably in his like 40s.
Oh, I was picturing
40,
like
50,
some like 70-year-old. Well, I closed the gas station down and I sell these hot dogs now.
He just bought Skipper Dippers from somebody else like a couple of years ago, and he's been like slowly like doing all this cool stuff with it and whatever. And so like the food's good, and they got like, you know, shit ton of ice cream, and they're changing that. They like change it from Skipper Dippers. Now they're changing it to Skips. So we helped them do like a new logo.
I like Skips better.
And we did. Yeah. He said it was like something a little cool. It's like it's easier. It rolls off, you know, saying Skips as opposed to saying Skipper Dippers.
Yeah. Skipper Dippers, like where Facebook meetups happen.
Yeah. Skipper Dippers. Yeah. So he's doing that. So we changed the name up, and then we did embroidered hats for him. We did sweatshirts. We do t-shirts.
Skips. That's good.
We did business cards. We're lettering his van, like, so we're doing all that stuff. And
I want to have him on the show. I want to interview him on Never Again.
Yeah,
and then let's do something with him on this show too,
dude. You just got to have him come down, bring a smorgasbord of food. Is that the term? Is that the term?
I can accept that. Smorgasbord.
Is that What did I say? Smorgas.
I don't know. You
mortgage board.
You did something to it.
I'm PA Dutch. Who cares?
So am I.
Hey.
We are the Pennsylvania Dutch boys. You guys don't know the song or the dance.
Yeah, Lehigh.
No, that's gone too far there. I don't know what you're talking about.
Skips. I'm into it. I want to check it out. I'll drive. We should drive up there when he's working.
Just go up. Yeah, we should just go up there.
Go up there. Bring a couple beers. Have some beers in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Just smash them.
And then throw them at the window.
Yeah. We're out of here, man.
Sorry, Uncle Bobby.
Now, this is why, and I was talking to him, that I want to go back and circle back to the RV.
Tell us about your master plan.
I want to see, but then we could go to places like Skips. And then I said, we'll just do a Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm going to just go up. And then just go up there and record and just sit outside the fucking... Because I think we'll take footage from inside because we'll have the studio inside.
Yeah.
And then we'll film outside like with an awning or something. Yeah. I just think it should be outside the vehicle, but it's got to be something that we could set it up where...
I still think you can get one of those tow behinds for like free from tons of people.
Dude, all that...
pop up, people give those shit away to the side of the road all the time. They're like, just take it.
I think we need to be inside driving the fucking thing.
Class C, Winnebago, Catalina.
Yeah.
1989.
Catalina wine mixer.
Yeah.
I think we should do it.
27-footer.
I think we should figure out the model we want.
Individual beds in the back. You know,
because what you could do with the bedroom in the back is where you would make the podcast room.
That's where we bang.
Or would you do that in the middle?
What do you think, Rip?
Rip, raw dog, Rip.
Yo,
nope.
Looks like he's gonna try and steal something everywhere we go.
Yeah.
Or do you do it in the middle? Because in the middle is like the kitchen area, and it's a better vibe. Because then you can also fuck with the driver.
Fold down table.
Well, if I remember correctly, from the 1989.
But we're gonna gut
Coachman
it.
Catalina.
We're gonna gut it.
Or right when you walk in, there's a kitchen, and then there's a dinette and a couch with a flip down, and then you've got the overhead bunk, and then the driver's seats, and then in the back you've got the bathroom with a split shower, and then you've got the 2 single beds.
So we would do it in the middle. That's where it would be. We'd gut it, redo the kitchen a little bit to be smaller, maybe.
No, I mean, it's an RV, so the kitchen's tiny. I would leave the kitchen and then just like rip out the... No, actually, let's leave the couch, rip out the dinette.
Well, we should rip out the couch and do a better couch.
We could do that.
Because the couch is essentially just a mattress over a
You know what we
box.
should do?
Is your volume up enough?
Yes.
Okay.
You know what we should do?
Sorry.
We should rip
I
out the
just
couch.
because you don't have the
I
audience
know.
to look at.
Let's rip the couch out and put in like not a fold-out couch, not nothing, a standard couch, but like one of those old school like brown leather ones with like the gold buttons in it, so it looks like a cigar lounge.
Yeah. I know
know what
exactly
I mean?
what you're talking about.
And then
because we're definitely smoking cigars on that fucking thing.
we should take the dinette out, and then that's where you put like the table with like 2 chairs, whatever, and then you could do your studio setup.
And we could even maybe
there.
not use a table. What do you think about just doing like control arms off a wall or something, and then just kind of have a couple seats?
Table's
have, like,
just going to
2
take up room and take up seating.
Well, you
have
would
like
need
2
you would need
chairs. You gotta have like 2 chairs, and then you could use the couch and the chairs.
Yeah,
with
so
like a center table.
Yeah, well, I mean the center table if you make it small.
Well, I'm saying like more like a coffee table type of vibe.
Yes.
You know, where you could move it, you could like get it out of there, or
Because we would just do.
you could throw it up on the bunk when you're driving or whatever, and then
Because we would just do control arms, and we would just use that mini mixer that's in the
It's not a mini mixer.
smaller,
mixer.
smaller. All right, the medium-sized mixer.
yeah, the small to moderate size.
The Mackie mixer. They don't make
Yeah.
mini mixers.
Yeah.
So we would take the medium-sized mixer, and then we would just start going from there.
We'll
and then
wrap like the inside wall or 2 as the background. Put some like shitty flooring down.
Yeah. What could we do for flooring? I think we should make it at least look cool.
Like a tongue and groove laminate floor.
Yeah.
You can get it dirt cheap.
Yeah, for like 25 cents a square foot. I think at like Ollie's or some shit.
Yeah. And you only need like that's probably what like
I think we should do like a green
2
and black
boxes?
checkerboard.
yeah.
And like the mint and
You
chocolate
could
brown.
listen.
like the
we could-
adhesive back linoleum
Yeah,
tiles
you get the linoleum tiles
that
for like
you know
nothing.
like you're eventually going to trip over.
You could totally get those for nothing.
Yeah. We could even look for the ones used that have asbestos in them. We'll get those for like a quarter a piece.
And
Yeah,
then make
from
sure
the boiler room and stuff. Yeah, why
and then
not?
make sure we put them on a 45 right away, so we got to trim them.
Yeah. And then I think we should just
Yeah, I love that. We do flooring all the time. People are like, I want to do it on a diamond.
Yeah.
No, you don't. It's the
You don't
dumbest thing
wanna
ever.
do
Don't
that,
want to do that.
and I think
It
what
takes
we
all
should do
day.
for
A
the
lot more
camera
cuts.
shots is try and get either just use I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe just 2 shots. One pulled back of 2 guests by themselves, and then 2 on the other side, and then shoot it more like how Stern and O&A used to just kind of have like the security camera in the corner.
And I can do drone stuff from outside, fly
Yeah,
around.
but then when like we
fly
would
around
go,
the outside.
well, then when we would go and set up, we would have to make it so the equipment would be pretty easy to put outside, or would we try and figure out?
No.
Would we
Man
do?
on the street.
So what would we do? Like a boom mic?
I think
Well, I mean, because when we go outside, we're gonna set up. Like I think we should get all like the old fashioned chairs that like the plaid, like fold out chairs that like your grandparents used to sit in the yards with.
like the little spaghetti strap,
Yeah.
colored ones.
Well, they have those, but then it was also like the ones that are just like lawn chairs. Like
Yeah.
the old lawn chairs that are like
the nylon.
yes,
and whatever.
yeah.
Like
so we would sit in something like that.
Yeah.
Then we can move the table from out there here, and then maybe try and do.
I know I want a handheld mic with an obnoxiously large foam ball on top.
Yeah.
So we just do like a boom mic that would come off because what we could do is essentially put an awning and then off the awning put a boom mic and then it would just pick up.
Let's do handhelds. Just hold it.
Yeah, we could do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a shitload of handhelds. I think there should be less production behind this, but more.
Yeah. Keep it like real, like shitty and raw.
Yeah, shitty and raw, but we're hitting the road.
But you could, but like, so
like
on
a couple
the inside,
hitchhiking poets, right? That's the vibe.
Bunch of lot lizard.
I'm a hitchhiking poet.
Shitty
dude.
on the road.
You're like drinking Kettle One and having your way with lot lizards.
I will say one thing, and this is one request I have, that if we do this RV, or when we do this RV.
Thank you.
All right,
I like talking
we'll
like that.
have Potsies on tap.
No,
Don't worry.
that's not what I'm talking about. No, they'll be out of business by then.
And we're going to hire a driver, because by the time we
gonna-
do this, I'd like to have a budget,
Okay.
which means
$1.
By the time we do it, by the time summer comes, we might be, But and maybe, somebody who would want to do, I don't know if somebody would want to drive. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, why wouldn't they?
But I don't want to
They're going
have
for free hot dogs.
Yeah, but then there's also people who be like, yeah, I'll drive, and then you look over, and then
This sucks.
after an hour they've drank more beers than you.
Yeah.
I've been in that situation.
Or
Then I
passed
had
out
to
the corner.
turn myself into a designated driver.
Awful.
I'm like, what are you doing? We did that the one time. Well, we let him drive, but he ended up we paid him to stay sober and drive. It was Brett Karlowicz was taking us for, we went down for my birthday. We got a van. He was
Shut
like,
up, Brett Karlowicz.
he's like, I'll drive. I was like, cool. I was like, he's like, I'm the DD. And they ended up having a bunch of beers. And I'm like, we just paid him to hang out and risk getting a DUI.
Hey.
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, we should get somebody to do it. I think
So-
somebody
I'm sure
will.
somebody would want to come along.
The
and
one
eat
thing I want to
food,
do
I
is,
guess.
I don't care when we do this, how we do this, but I think the maiden voyage, we should get in this RV and we should drive to Pat Garrett's amphitheater off of Route 78.
Yes. I love I've been there once.
Roadside America.
Yeah.
The sheepskin outlet. Get right away. We get a sheepskin steering wheel
That shit's
cover.
expensive, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not that's like a real deal shop.
Yeah.
But you got to blow the dust off
Him?
of everything,
Yeah.
Put Pat Specker in your mouth unless you want some sheepskins.
Yeah.
But see, what we would do is
He's a country singer,
we'd be like, was he a country singer?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think is.
What do you know about Pat Garrett? I always just remember from Billy the Kid. He was the sheriff.
He's the one that shot him in the back, wasn't it?
No, he
Fucking
ended up
traitor.
becoming their friend or something.
Fucking traitor. No, I think he was the one that shot him in the back on him, like towards the
Who?
end, right? Pat Garrett.
Shot who in the back?
Billy the Kid.
Oh.
Maybe. I don't know.
I think somebody looked that
This
up.
Pat Garrett was an American bartender.
He's just a bartender. He's nothing.
He was an Old West lawman, bartender,
Yes.
custom agent, became renowned for killing Billy the Kid.
See, I told you. God damn it.
He was the sheriff
I retain
of
useless
Lincoln
knowledge.
County, New Mexico.
Don't you remember that? He shot him in the back.
I don't remember. I wasn't
Yeah.
alive for this.
I was.
This was 1908. I wasn't
The
here.
only information I had was off of Young Guns.
This is
yeah.
1908. Pat Garrett died with his boots on. I guess he didn't. Yeah.
So then that's why they probably sell like they don't, maybe they don't sell cowboy boots there. Anyways, what we would do is we'd contact Pat Garrett and we'd say, look, we're this mobile fucking review show.
I don't even know if he's alive.
Mostly about hot dogs, but every now and again we do something different.
We do
so what we'd
sheepskin.
like to do is
We
we'd
did
like
a
to come
live
through.
concert.
We'd like to come through. We're going to set up our RV. We're going to record everything. And then, if you'd like to be interviewed, we will. But for the most part, we're just going to film some shots and then eat some hot dogs in your parking lot.
Yeah.
He'll probably say no. That was a bad pitch.
We're going to come through and fuck shit up
Yeah.
with hot dogs.
But if we would go to Skips, like you could say that, hey, man, let's come up there one night. And then, it'd be cool if the places were like lit up in neon and you got some decent shots with it. And
I mean, I think he's still current.
he still cares about Pat Garrett.
Pat Garrett, amphitheater.com. More than a talented singer.
Yeah, but this is the sheepskin place
Yeah.
off the highway.
Yeah.
It's also what, a place for country western music?
Oh, well, he's a country singer.
Yeah, I know, but like, is that so? It's like what? Because they didn't. How long have they had the amphitheater there? When I was there years ago,
What? Is
I was
this-
probably 22.
Is your Wi-Fi not allowing me to go on patgarrettsamphitheater.com?
Probably blocked.
I would probably say it's Pat's website, but that's just a guess.
I'm gonna forget
Probably
this
has.
network.
He probably has a block because it's hip hop in here.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit.
patgarrett.com.
Got an American Hero over there playing the guitar,
Here we go.
playing some steel strings.
Here we go. Look at. Look,
Let me see him.
zoom in on this.
Let me see him.
Should I hold this right here?
Yes, that's a good look.
That's Pat Garrett.
I have a
Look at
coat
him.
kind of similar.
Look at him.
He looks like a country singer.
Yeah, he does.
Mm-hmm.
It's his own sheepskin.
Probably beats fucking women away because they just want to jump them.
So would we time it for when like a country that's what we could do too? Is be like, hey man, we're coming out for the country thing. We're gonna bring them to Winnebago and film.
Here he is in 2008, hanging out with Governor Palin.
So you're saying it's current?
I mean, that's pretty current.
Yeah, I thought he was dead.
I mean, at this point,
Listen,
I don't know.
would you want to hang out with Governor Palin?
Is this his music?
All right.
This would make me eat hot dogs. Don't you think? Sounds like something
Gotta hear the vocals though.
Sounds like something my grandmother used to listen
Gotta
to.
hear it.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! Oh,
100%.
Oh yes. Oh, raspy baritone,
Yeah.
beautiful. Oh, he did.
What do you think, Mike?
I said no, but I explained to him
Oh.
inside.
I found him on Insta. I think we can get a hold of him. He's only got 1,000 Pat Garrett music. It's www.patgarrett.com.
Here's Willie
He's
Nelson.
got 1,129,000 followers.
Well, Willie comes around here a little bit.
Yeah.
I saw Willie Nelson at the casino.
Hey, I'm into working with Pat Garrett. I'm into it. We could do like a Texas style dog.
Yeah. Texas dog. We'll call it the what do we call it? The sheep herder.
Yes. All right. What's going on the sheep herder?
Like
Onion straws?
sheep wool.
He just want everyone's mouth.
He's like,
you're like cotton. Cotton.
there's no hot dogs, just cotton.
Ugh.
Lamb.
Why don't you make it country? Put a little barbecue sauce on there.
There you
A
go.
little barbecue.
Can we do like a
Couple onion
a
straws?
Western
Let's
dog?
smoke
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
smoke it.
Smoked hot
Smoked
dog.
hot
onion
dogs. I've been
straws.
doing
Hot dog, onion
smoked-
straws.
Yeah.
Little barbecue. It should be like a barbecue chili sauce.
Yes. So you would use like a barbecue base and then
Yoccos hot dog or Yoccos sauce.
yeah. So we'll just add Yoccos chili and add
To
barbecue
everything.
sauce
To everything.
and Mike's hot honey. How much was the thing of chili?
Oh, I don't know. The freaking
Was it under
Macklemore.
$3?
It's somewhere around there. It's not a lot. It's like $4.99 maybe, $3.99, something like that. You get 8 ounces. Didn't feel like 8 ounces, probably 7.
I wonder if we could just use their chili.
Why can't we?
I mean, we could. I mean, they're we put Mike's hot honey on it, but I'm just saying
they don't listen to this podcast anyway.
it's not easy to make a decent hot dog chili.
They're too pompous to.
Have you ever made a good hot dog chili?
I've never tried.
Yeah.
Never tried.
Smoked hot dogs,
Yeah,
jalapeno cheese, like a jalapeno.
that sounds nice. Like a pepper jack.
What about if you did a horseradish cheese?
But now you got to watch because now you got the barbecue sauce with the smoked dog. You're getting a lot of
Tangy.
smoke in there. If you get a lot of
tangy.
heat, it might throw it off. You got to get something to smooth it out.
Would you do a cabbage slaw on it? Coleslaw?
Smiley when
Would
you
you
say
put-
that.
Do you want to have a coleslaw on it?
That could actually be pretty good.
Or maybe a
think
sweet
that would be
relish might
nice.
cool it down.
Yeah.
Nice relish in there. That would take the heat away.
Would you do relish or a coleslaw?
Coleslaw.
What if we put bacon in
Oh,
the
we didn't even-
what if we put bacon in the chili? Like a bacon chili.
Bacon
Onion
straws.
straws.
You got to watch with the salt.
Onion straws.
You got to watch with the salt.
Yeah, there's going to be there's
A lot of salt in the chili. You put
So
bacon
there's
on.
chili and fucking
No. Okay, so you either skip the barbecue sauce or you keep the barbecue sauce, no chili, or you do chili, no barbecue sauce.
What about
Just do
barbecue
one or the
sauce chili?
other. Great point. Great point. What a fair compromise. You've really caught me. off
Onion
guard with that one.
straws, barbecue. Well, you were
Barbecue.
like, hey, why don't we add barbecue sauce to
Good
Yoccos?
point. Yeah.
It was your
Barbecue
idea.
bacon, hot and honey chili,
You could put bacon in there.
Slaw.
You'd have to do thick cut.
little slaw. That could be good on its own.
Well, what about
And onion
okay?
straws.
What about this? What if you not use a chili and you use baked beans? Because that's very out by the campfire in the desert.
We
Well,
just
the
crack Bush's baked beans.
Yes.
The
open.
baked beans,
And
you
just
got
spoon it.
you'd have the
You get
sugar.
the sweet, you get the
sugar and
sweet.
the
Well, now
sweet.
all right. So why don't we add Bush's baked beans
With the chili.
With the chili,
I like
and
it. I like it.
to make it real chili.
and so
Yeah.
what would
I'm a
so
chili
what-
has to have beans in it.
all right. So what we would do is
I like Bush's
here.
baked
I have a
beans.
better idea.
Yeah.
All right. Now we take the cheese, which will be like a jalapeno sharp or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Some kind of spicy cheese, a white cheese, and then we take the chili or the cheese, the chili, And then what the fuck else were we adding to that?
Onion straws.
Not the onion straws. It was
kidding.
it was like the last 3 that we said because we were like it was the chili. You kept adding stuff to the
bacon.
So it was
hot and
bacon,
honey.
bacon, hot and honey chili, barbecue sauce with bacon, hot and honey. Right?
Yeah.
That was the chili.
That's over the top.
All right. Well, let's add the Bush's baked beans into that mix and the cheese and like make the whole thing together.
Bean, cheese.
You know, like when you make
bacon,
a queso dip.
Bean, cheese, bacon, hot and honey chili.
Do you know when like they use make the queso dip where you like put like the fucking half a thing of Velveeta and a pound of hamburger together and it makes that fucking awesome dip?
Right.
Let's make a queso dip with the fucking chili. So it'll be like a chili queso dip on a fucking smoked hot dog with the onion straws on top. Do you add the slaw?
That could be good.
Do we add slaw or no?
Too much.
Side of slaw, little ramekin if you want to dump it on.
In a little paper.
The paper things that they give you. I don't know why I'm showing my thumb.
Paper thimble.
I don't want anyone to see the amount of my own shit under the fingernail. Instead of putting a condom on it. So we would make the queso dip, smoked hot dog, onion straws, and then the thimble that you use for ketchup at McDonald's filled with the slaw.
Well, they'd have to be bigger than one at McDonald's.
What if Pat Garrett doesn't want us to come? Where are we going to go to eat this hot dog?
There's a choice. His amphitheater's shitty anyways.
Do you want to make this hot dog next time?
We didn't get in there yet. Hold on.
Do you want to make this hot dog next time?
No, we make it a roadside America.
Rip. Nope, nothing. Okay.
Do you want to do that next week, or then when we do this next?
We get the RV, we go to Roadside America.
What's Roadside America? We could go to Dolly's.
That's
World
on the way
too.
there.
Wait, you know?
To what?
Roadside America is the coolest model train expo of all time.
I was probably there with my dad when I was a kid.
Yeah, see?
He's obsessed with trains.
Oh. It's off of Route 78, right by Pat Garrett's amphitheater. Right by Cabela's.
Did they ever tell you to go play on the tracks?
No, I don't think so.
We could camp in the RV at Cabela's. And
see, there's a lot we could do with the RV. The RV is such an added.
Yeah, wait
great
for there
element.
early enough. Maybe they can, I don't know, sell me a fucking box of ammo, you cocksuckers.
yeah, you got to get there early.
Yeah.
They watch the show.
No.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that
Sponsored
country
by
western
Cabela's.
dog. What did we have a name for it? What did you say we were going to call it? Did you have a name?
Yeah, you said.
Should we call it a sheepdog?
Yeah, you called it the sheep.
The sheepdog?
Yeah.
Let's call it a sheepdog.
Yeah, and we'll use the white queso sauce is why it'll be, a sheepskin.
I love it.
Yeah.
We could put cotton candy on the top of it, make it look like
No.
And there's the line.
I'm into it.
it'll look like
I just think the RV is such a good idea. It'll be work and like editing and shit will be annoying, but I feel like if we'll
wrap the RV.
Yeah. But I feel like if we do like a couple shows and then like, like let's say like a realistic goal where we're like, hey, next summer we should do 3 of these.
Right.
And then like I'm not opposed to doing stuff in between, but like if we were like, hey, like we could set up 3.
Yeah.
Like that's a decent goal.
That's decent.
To have the entire summer to get 3
and
shoots
then see
in.
how it goes. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like shoot or even like do like, hey, we're gonna do 2 this weekend. So like or like 2 in a day.
Right.
Or like try and like do them, like set it out to where we like bang them out in a row and then take it all and edit it and then drop it like a like a series almost.
Right.
And then we could just, and maybe we could do like something at like the Emmaus Theater or some shit and even do something like that. Like just record them and then like premiere them and then sell hot dogs at the event. I always go so far with everything.
Then we could buy a hot dog factory and then we can control the product from the beginning.
Yeah.
But I think we should do 3 of them. I think it'd be cool. We can go to Skips. Is that it? Zips?
No, Skips.
And then we'll go to the Coney Island Dogs in Scranton because
We should go to Walters.
And Walters, because we can go with My
Walters,
Machine.
yeah.
So now we got My Machine on the show. So that'll be the season finale. We go to Walters
Bring
with My
some
Machine.
cheese. Every time.
And then what we could do down there is we can go to Walters and then we can make a hot dog in his fucking kitchen too. And then so we'll do those 3. Coney Island, Skips, because Skips is going to be easy because the only one that would, what about Pat Garrett? We throw a 4th in there.
Well, let's do.
That's a Christmas special.
Yes!
I'm gonna bring Skips on the show at some point.
Yeah.
So let's do Pat Garrett's and whatever. But I'll bring Skips. I'll have Bobby make us.
But we'll keep Skips as a backup plan in case Pat Garrett
We'll
folds.
keep it as like we could even stop at Skips on the way.
Yeah.
Like a quick, if they're good.
There's so much we could do though. Yeah. But we just got to figure the format out because it's like you figure it's going to be what, 20-minute episodes? So then we would be able to take footage because, I mean, on the drive, there's going to be good shit because we're all drinking and we're in an RV fucking around while it's moving. Yeah. So there's going to be good, funny clips there. So you're talking that's like 5 minutes, then 5 minutes at the fucking restaurant, and then, you know, you got your other bullshit in between. There'd be too much stuff, but you could edit it down to like a really good fucking show.
He's right.
And we have enough equipment to do it. I
love hot dogs.
We have the whole closet is just filled with fucking equipment we're not using because that's the shit we used first when we didn't know what we were doing. Yeah. So it's like, why not throw that in the RV? Janger already said we can park the RV on his property. Man, I just think we should just do, I don't know if it's GoFundMe or whatever they do now, because whatever one doesn't take a percentage.
GoFundMe does unless you're nonprofit. I think they all do unless you're
does or does not does.
They do.
I wonder how much of a profit. I don't fucking care. I'll tell everybody to go to. Hey, you know what? Why don't you send the money to my fucking Venmo? Yeah, there it is. Problem solved. So we do it with Venmo. Done. And then just fucking we get the RV. When do you want to start the campaign for the RV? Like it has to start soon.
We should start it soon.
This weekend, we want to announce something next week.
Why don't we put out first to see if anybody has one that they want to get rid of?
That's a good.
So we can look at it first because we might be able to build around something that somebody already has.
Yeah, and I could also bring Silstra in, who used to sponsor the show. He's that RV mechanic.
Yeah.
So it's like
someone's got to have like an old shitty RV that we can find for like $5.
And I'll reach out to him too.
What's the budget?
Shine that bitch up like a goddamn silver bullet.
Yeah. We can't go too cheap because then we're just gonna be on the side of the road.
Just breaking down.
It's gonna be a fucking nightmare.
I am not calling my wife to come pick me up. On the side
now
of the
this
road.
is the other thing. Now
we went to go get hot dogs.
Here's the other thing too: is now do we bring somebody on, and we have plenty of friends who would be able to do this, who know their way around an RV. That if like we broke down, okay, you know we feed you, you can dick around in the background, drink as many beers as you want, but if we fucking break down, you have to fix it before we call for a tow truck.
What are the rules with drinking while you're in the back of an RV? You're not driving?
It's really frowned
Look it
upon.
up.
Well, what I'm saying, but if you're not driving and you're in the back.
It's probably by state.
It's actually frowned upon.
We can go to Florida.
We could probably do it.
Yeah, because I never understood that. Because I mean, you see on tour buses, people are fucking getting hammered.
Well, as long as you don't get pulled over.
I got fucking annihilated on the buses going on fucking
paintball and shit.
Baseball trips.
Yeah, I think it really all depends. As long as that person isn't.
I mean, I heard people used to drink on the bus the whole way.
Currently, 40 states. 40 states and Washington, D.C. forbid the possession and consumption of an open alcoholic beverage in a motor vehicle. This includes the driver and the passenger in a motorhome. In this case, passengers, living quarters. I'm not clicking on it to find out what 40 states it is, but
guaranteed Pennsylvania.
I'm assuming.
No
you,
way.
Governor
Our
Wolf.
governor's awesome. Yeah. What if like that was one thing he didn't care about?
Yeah, he's like, you guys do whatever the hell you want in an RV because most of you are going to be living in it because you're going to be unemployed.
Yes.
All right, so we need a budget.
What's the budget?
We can't. 10 grand's ridiculous, I think. Between 5 and 7.
Can we get one for between 5 and 7?
Yeah, I saw ones for $1,000.
Those are pull behinds, though.
No, they're like the driving ones, but they're like. There was one. The whole idea came. Remember when it was fucking sitting down here at the Jesus Car Shop across from fucking Rite Aid, fucking the fucking old people home. Fucking.
You're saying Jesus? What are you talking about? Okay.
There was that RV there forever for like $4 fucking grand, and it was like running. I don't know how long it's gonna stay running, but
for 10 grand, you can get a 2006 fifth wheel motorhome.
What does that mean?
It means for 10 grand, like
what's fifth wheel?
Fifth wheel's like you have to tow it, but the thing's big. Well, that's only 10 grand. So I feel like for 5, we could get like a really trashy.
We don't want to be towing anything. We want to be driving it.
No,
correct?
I know. I'm giving you
a reference.
I don't have a fucking trailer hitch.
The problem is when you put a motor in anything, it costs more.
Yeah.
So it all depends on what you're looking for.
I want to know what we're going to get. I think we go older.
A 1998 Fleetwood Pace Arrow.
Yeah.
Is $16,900.
We need to go older.
Older.
We need to go like fucking Breaking Bad meth trailer with the fucking W on the side.
I'm telling you. Was it Streamline? The silver ones? Probably have them from 1970.
The Airstreams?
Oh, those are expensive.
They're so
They're
expensive.
really
Not
expensive.
the
my
shitty ones you
God.
tow behind. Not the new ones. Yeah.
No, they like take those take
hold
them
their
out to the
value.
fucking desert, and you got to pay $10,000
Yeah.
to fucking stay a night
Burning
there.
Man.
Fucking hippies. God damn it.
All right, so we have to be $10,000, and if we go over, we go over. Like meaning, like if we raise more than $10,000. So what we could do is we can do.
So
Some of
first,
these are nice.
first, just put a thing out. If
We can do a
anybody knows
Patreon.
anybody getting rid of one,
Yeah.
and go from there, and then we'll
Yeah, you can do
decide.
that. Yeah.
All right.
Can you?
What's tomorrow? Friday? I'll do it tomorrow. So it starts
And
tomorrow.
we can't tow it. We don't have anybody
No.
that can tow it.
Yeah, we don't want to tow.
And then
We don't wanna tow.
that's even more of a pain in the ass. Where
But
it's
it's-
like,
You got insurance, so that's why tow is a lot cheaper, a lot better. Because you got to pay for insurance that's running and driving,
Yeah.
even if you're not driving it.
RVs 10,000 and under public group on Facebook. Are you into that?
yeah,
Okay,
gonna join
all
it.
right,
probably
all right,
more entertaining
all right,
than
how about
honest
this?
trads.
How about this?
I'm gonna
Okay.
join it.
listen, all right. How about listen
We
to this?
get it.
How about listen to this? How much does it cost to rent an RV? If we're only doing 3 events a year, can we rent an RV 3 times?
Yeah, but then we can't gut it and make our own
Yeah,
shit.
we can't put a studio
Yeah, but
in it.
then we can have a really nice RV.
I don't want a really nice RV. I want someone to be like, it's fucking hot in here.
I want a
Open the goddamn
CRV
top of
that's
the fucking
ours.
roof.
I know, but it's cheaper.
You could get a travel trailer school bus combo for $10,000.
Yeah,
It's
that's the other thing
Shamokin.
too. Is we could
It's
do
Shamokin.
a mini school bus.
There used to be a market for
No,
those
we
old,
want
those
bathroom.
old,
We want
those old
bathroom.
transit buses
Yeah,
that people gut, and then they put beds and shit in them. They're
$10,000, 1996 Newmar Dutch Star.
can I see a picture?
Runs and drives nice, super comfortable, has exhaust leak, generators, hard to start but work, 65,000 miles.
Oh, great!
That's what we're looking for.
Let me see the picture.
$10,000 negotiable.
Let me see the picture.
Dude, it's pretty cool.
So what does it say?
It's a big ass.
Yes,
it's a big
that's
ass
exactly
RV.
what I want.
Exhaust leak? That's
It's a
fixable.
big RV.
Yeah.
But what else is wrong with it? It's hard to start.
No, the generator's hard to start. Who cares?
Oh,
So you just got to look at the generator, see why it
Yeah.
doesn't start. So what?
I'll tell you what you put in there. Ether down its fucking throat.
Yeah.
Start that bitch.
The other
Look
thing
at it,
too is
yo.
I might be able to ask the
This is
mechanic
like
guy.
exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
what
Yeah.
you
Show
want.
him.
You want the real trashy.
Yes.
It's got a slide.
And I say we leave
at
it like that, like it's a, like the
Dude, this
like
one has this one has a slide. That's like
it has a slide.
a slide out.
Oh, I thought you meant there's like a slide attached
No,
outside
like the
for
couch.
kids.
The couch slides,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
get that big.
Yes,
room.
that's what we want. All
Look
right.
at this.
So
and,
now
then we got to
this is exciting.
shout out to Cunningham's gonna have to come fumigate this fucking thing.
All right, now if we get the other thing too is we
Look
can
at this guy's arm.
what we could also do is go to an RV dealership and what was it?
What? I don't.
I was gonna say show
That's
it
a
to
nice
the
RV.
camera.
It's in Colorado.
All right,
Not a
road
big
trip. But what we can also do is we can do if you go to one of those RV sale places and be like, look, this is what we're doing. Give us a good deal. We'll fucking promote you as a sponsor. And then if we even get like an RV repair guy, say it's not Silstra or somebody else, be like, look, man, if you keep this thing running, like I'll run ads for you all fucking year long. Because if you would add up the money, it would definitely be a lot more to be on his wage of a mechanic, but we'll make it seem like he's getting a deal, but really he probably charges $150 an hour.
Wait,
It started out so well.
Wait.
We're like, and then we're just fucking.
I just found your motorhome. 1990 Ford motorhome is all it says. It's in Michigan. $2,500.
Yes.
Runs and drives, nice tires, everything works fine. I have title.
Everything works fine. I just want yes.
Everything worked fine.
That's what you need.
I like it. That's what it's got to be. It's
Yeah.
got to be that. It's got to be that
It's gotta
style.
be real trashy.
Yeah. And then it's like and then I don't even really want to
39,000 miles.
and
on
I
it.
say we don't
How can it only have 39,000 miles on it?
Well, because most RVs, like you only drive them from
Yeah,
point
you're
A to
not-
point
yeah,
B,
you-
and then you park them for the rest of the year. A lot of the RVs, I think, have
see, but then we could also do like RV parks where we just go and then fuck around at like
It's free.
at different places.
dude. There's a '97 Winnebago for
It was a
$7,500.
96.
Look at it's got its own AC built in on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think we could do this as a $10,000 budget.
Yeah.
Now, let's say we only were able to raise $5,000 because we don't think that our listeners care that much about
God, just
it. We could be doing something like Jokes and Chokes. We
whip
can do
through
something.
this
We could be doing something to.
That's your RV right there, bud.
I love the swivel,
Dude,
captain chairs.
They like put their
then
own
they just
stuff in it. It's
then,
like a,
then there's an old like beaded rug on the floor, which looks like a blind. And then they just have like an old couch that people definitely fucked on a bunch.
it's like
They're like, here's a card table and an old fridge. Look at the shower curtain.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, here's some laundry. That's the storage. Here's the shitter. And then they're like, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
But
I
if we
mean.
got something like that and gutted it,
Yeah.
got all the sex off the
this
fucking
But they
thing.
still said put
This
the
one's
thing
already
out,
gutted.
See if we can get one.
we
get
just gotta
one
throw the
close.
garbage out.
Someone got gutted.
Yeah. Let's see if someone has one or a family member that has one parked in the back of their house.
Yeah.
Because that's usually what happens. We do our
Yeah.
close to fucking
Or
bush
do we gut a short bus?
We could do. Well, the other reason I said.
2014 Ford E450 short bus for $9,500.
Yeah, but there's probably no pisser in it.
Well, no, it's a short bus. It's a
That's what I'm
school
saying
bus.
is I think we go the other way because then we actually have a bathroom.
You'd have to
'cause
put
if
a
we're
lot-
road tripping and drinking.
you got to put a lot of money into
bathrooms.
a bus. Like if you buy
a
a
bus. Yeah.
Yeah. But there's honestly options on here. This is exactly what I'm looking for. $1,500. Sold. I'm gonna message this guy.
If we took a mechanic with us and we're like, hey, look it over, and somebody was like, look, this will run for the summer, and then you might need to start replacing parts, it's done.
There's some good options on this page.
And we're not going, I mean, the furthest we're going is Scranton. So what we would have to put perimeters on, like, what do you say, 2 hours is the furthest place we could drive?
There's a perimeter.
Like, I wouldn't, like my pickup truck, like I wouldn't take that more than, taking that pickup truck to Scranton's pushing it.
Where's your pickup truck?
It's in the back.
Really?
Yeah, they gave me a fucking ticket.
There's some cool stuff on here. You guys keep talking.
So
I'm having a blast.
I don't know. That's what I want to do. And I think that we can, what's awesome too is I talked to the Emmaus Theater guy and he said we can hold whatever we want there. So it's like, I want to do Jokes and Chokes there and raise the money for you guys just because that was the original plan. But if we would be able to, the other thing too is I'm going to break the news here. Finisher's got that location at the fucking,
Did he say it yet?
yeah, no, he didn't. We finished recording and then he texted me. The mill over in Bethlehem, it's a laser tag and indoor golf. It's basically two massive warehouses connected to each other.
Huh.
Like the one whole section was like they had fucking miniature golf and the other one was indoor laser tag. Like that's how big the space is.
Huh.
It's got like 2 offices in it. It's got 2 cafeterias. And then it's got an area where they used to do food and then 2 parking lots. And there's a fucking garage underneath where this Hawk Wrestling, I think. They're like famous for, like it's the elite. If your kid's like an elite wrestler, that's where you send them. They're below it. And then there's a security camera company next to it. And then it's just kind of like outside of a neighborhood. But that would be fucking, I'm excited for him to have that.
That's
What was the
pretty
whole
awesome.
fucking point of that conversation? Or why I brought that up?
You just wanted to. I just feel like you wanted to share news.
No, because you're doing Jokes and Chokes. You're raising money.
Oh. So like they're going to do events there. So like we might even be able to do something there. Like because it's that fucking big.
Right.
That like they're running.
Now, are they going to open a school in there?
Yeah, they're moving everything in there, but
What's it going to be called?
It's still going to be Finishers. They're just moving 10th Planet Bethlehem.
Oh,
And they're getting rid of the old
okay.
spot. But the old spot, the landlord's a fucking douchebag. They haven't had heat for like fucking 3 months. And then he
Did
was
they just sign a lease?
no. And then
okay.
they're on their last year and there's like a couple months left. I don't want to get into too much of his business, but
I thought they.
But like that landlord's been being a dick, so like he started looking for spots, and I walked it with him. Dude, the place is fucking massive. Like we talked about putting the studio in there, but he's gonna put his own studio in there. But I just don't think. I just think this needs to be in its own spot. But
There's absolute gold in there.
if we could, so like they could, so now they don't have to get venues. So like their tournaments and everything
Yeah.
that
Oh,
they're
they
gonna
can do
hold
they can do
everything in
everything right
house.
there.
And he's talking about
Yeah.
like setting the whole thing up so they can just like live stream it and like I'm like, dude, you could put lighting in and like have it set up so
Yeah.
every time you do
Yeah.
something you could fucking film here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
But it's like big enough where I was like, yo, you could get bleachers. But anyways, if we did like Jokes and Chokes there or whatever, or at the movie theater, but if we could turn Jokes and Chokes around and do them like every 3 months, we could do 2 Jokes and Chokes and raise the 10 grand. So we could
Absolutely.
do one and then just Or did we? That's the other thing too, is we could fuck setting up that whole thing and paying a venue. We could sell hot dogs out of here and get a couple fucking grand.
Done.
Yeah.
We'll sell Yoccos hot dogs.
We just charge $1 more.
No. Nobody would buy them. Nobody would buy those. They'd be like, "What the fuck is this?"
Hell, we can't sell Potts hot dogs. They're out of business.
But yeah, we can do easy events and raise the money. But I think we could at least get half of what we're looking for by people fucking donating. We could also do a Patreon where we can make T-shirts and have a logo. I think our logo should definitely be like something with the mud flat chicks, but it's a hot dog.
What if we start an OnlyFans?
We could.
I'm out.
I'm out, dude.
You're the only one who's in shape.
That's not true.
Actually, you know what? I'll go bare. Like we can get on like the.
But you have a better personality.
Where it's photos.
Good point. You could do videos, can you?
Your personality won't come through.
Showing my asshole in a video for $6
A month.
If you did
Yeah,
page,
a month,
we could do a
exactly.
T-shirt bundle too. We can do something like, hey, like order the T-shirt, you get the hot dog. This is the time you pick it up. Charge $25 for the shirt, $5 for the hot dog. For $30, you get fries, a soda, and a shirt.
I love it.
I want to do it. I think we should do it. What's our time at over there? I forgot to hit the timer.
Hour 13.
Yeah, so we fucked around for like 15. We can wrap it up. All right, so what's the goal? We got a $10,000 limit. Unless it goes over, who gives a shit? We're going to set it up.
So we have no limit.
So we've set it up to, no limit.
No limit poker.
No. All right, when we get to 10 grand is when we start looking.
Okay, that's fair.
Once you get to 10 grand, you start looking. It's like you can just go out and buy whatever then,
Yeah.
because you're fucking wide open.
That's what we want to do. So we got to put in a little bit of work. Can you come up? Do you want to come up with a logo for the show?
I got it.
You already have it figured out in your head? What's it feel like to you?
I wouldn't tell you.
I would like to see
I know
something
what
with
it's
mud
gonna be,
flaps.
and I don't like it already.
What do you?
He's
what do
going to
you mean?
incorporate some kind of Yocko-ish logo.
Yeah,
I can tell. Look at the
it's just
giggle
gonna
on his
be-
face. Yocko-ish
It's just
logo.
going to be the Yocco logo hanging out of a Winnebago with the crown on.
That's not a bad idea. I love it.
I think it's simple. I think we should keep it cartoony, or incorporate the whole mud flap thing, like the stripper chick, but make it a hot dog. Yeah.
Regardless, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Or why don't you just get a motorcycle with a really big fat tire, like the Fat Boys with a huge mud flap on it, and you can do that. Make it a motorcycle, then make it a motorhome.
There you go.
That way, you can do whatever.
Well,
you want.
restaurants are back open, so we should get a beer and hang out. And,
Are we allowed to now, Governor Tom Wolf?
Yeah, I think Governor Tom
Yeah,
Wolf is
for-
letting
for
us.
about 1 week until.
Yeah, until it shuts back down.
Yep.
Got to shut her
We
down.
can go to
Earl.
7 Sirens. It's going to be open
'Cause,
regardless. I forgot. Did I tell you?
That's true.
He shot me a text. They're coming on the show.
Okay.
So I'm going to set that one up. So you're here. I want you here for that one.
Because President Sniffo the clown's going to.
Right.
Immediately said 90 days as soon as he takes office, he's shutting everything down.
Right.
Because he's going to try to get ahead of the COVID.
Right.
We're fucked. So nothing's. It might be open now and it's closed.
Yeah. Well, we still have time in the next couple of weeks. We can go to Buffalo Wild Wings.
We got
still.
90 days to raise $10,000.
That's the race. We're like, we can do a lot of stuff.
You can sell blood. Is anybody?
All right,
been
so
out
we
of
got
the
a
country
$10,000 is when we start shopping, or should we
Boom.
start at 5?
No, 5 is going to make you settle.
Yeah.
Okay, so when we hit 10 grand, that's when we start looking, and then once
10 will allow you to buy a motorhome and a shitty bottle of champagne to smash on the side
all
of
right,
a boat launch.
we got to go through all the equipment and see what we have and what we would need.
We don't need anything.
I think we have enough mics in the back there.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we
I'll
have
wrap
the
the
board.
outside.
Then now that you're saying it, let's fucking dumb this down a little bit. Let's just use those mics back there and you hold them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't
Fuck
you?
any of
Yeah.
these
We have a
control
board.
arms.
We have enough
Yeah.
fucking mics back there. We have
What?
enough.
Because we have there's 6. I think last time I was back there, there's 6.
And we have we have the laptop so that's portable. You can take your
Yep.
shit with us. We don't need anything.
No, and then we'll just install.
Only thing is we'll
we'll use these
have headphones.
cameras.
We're not gonna have headphones.
Who cares? Well, no. If we bring the switcher, then we can also see the levels.
I don't think we're gonna use a switcher.
Oh no, we could use the computer with the board, and then we can see the levels that way. But we can hook the switcher up for the video, and then if somebody's in there.
But
No,
you're
because
only
we'll
gonna
have
have
2
two
shots.
shots.
But
Yeah.
but we could use that and the monitor to see what the shots look like.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna have 2 shots, and we're just gonna install brackets or whatever, and then I'll have Jer help me with that, and then we're just gonna have two. We'll have one by the driver because the driver will be laughing. So you have one on the driver, and then you have one looking at two people, and then on the other side looking at the other two, or just like have it so you can cover both sides, and then just have it security camera style. And then that's it. I don't think we should really gut the RV that much if we don't have to, because if we're using cordless mics, the only thing we want is a coffee table.
Cordless, I think
the
wired.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
don't want to go too
not cordless, but like
I know what you mean.
we're not. We don't have this shit. So you're more mobile that way.
Yep.
And then the only thing I think we should take out of the budget is the table that's going to be in the middle. We should have that custom made by Oaken or the Oaken Iron Guy or Tailored Edge, one of the two. We can have them do something fucking cool, something custom.
Yeah.
And then fuck it. And then, you know, that way all that equipment, we're not going to be worried about it if we're smoking cigars and shit. What freedom we're going to have out on the fucking road. It's going to end up being me and you and him being like, look, my wife saw episode 1. I'm not allowed to do this anymore.
Just you and me taking turns driving.
Yeah. And then I don't know how Rips would be if he'd be like, no, I'm totally on board.
Right, what do you think about
You know?
He's going to put the F11 top coat all over the outside of this thing after I wrap it.
Shine that bitch up with some new finish. You know what I mean?
And then the other thing, too, is we can get into this after the show, but this would be a company vehicle.
You can write it off.
Yeah.
That's a write-off.
Allegedly.
Can you get cheaper insurance because of that?
No.
Damn it. So anything business owned, you can't get cheaper shit?
Not
going
insurance.
through a business?
If we wrap the outside, it says Never Again Radio and Road Dogs.
Well, you can write the gas, you can write mileage or whatever you want to do because it's only for work.
Yeah. I just didn't know if you got cheaper insurance on work vehicles.
Not unless you have a fleet.
Yeah. What?
You don't have a fleet.
We'll have to buy multiple RVs.
Let's just raise money for one.
Let's start with one.
RV,
studio
inside, and then we got our 3 locations. This is pretty planned out.
It's not bad.
Yeah. And then tomorrow's the announcement.
Yep.
We'll start seeing what it says.
Yeah.
I'm into it. When do you want to do this again? I don't care. Like,
Tomorrow.
I don't care if this is a regular show or if like, because there's 4 of us. So all we need is 2 of us to be here at any given time.
Right.
So how much do you guys want to do this show? Do you want to do it once a week, once every other week? What's your schedule like as availability?
As long as it's, for the most part, if it's during the week, I'm in 100%. Thursday night, Wednesday night.
Well, this works best for him.
Yeah.
And all the other shit I've been booking is just a nightmare of like lining up shit in the afternoon or, you know, I don't really drag him into shit he don't care about. Like I'm bringing on laser tattoo removal. You think he wants to sit here for that? No.
I met him already.
No, not him. It's another guy that hit me up.
Oh.
Yeah, they're out of Easton. They saw Nate's thing and we're like, hey, would you mind having us on? They're different than what Mike's doing. They're doing hair removal, which I would love to get my nippies done. Starting to curl a little. Yeah, getting caught in my bra.
Show us.
No.
Okay.
OnlyFans.
No.
All right. So what do you want to do? Every 2 weeks? Every week?
Whenever we do it.
However you want to do it.
I don't care.
I'm in.
That's it, man.
I'm in.
Well, how should we end this show? We should need like some kind of like hot dog chant or something.
Should we see if Rips wants to say something?
Yeah, we'll end it with Rips.
Yep.
Slow fade.
I believe it's